Command Point is sponsored by Crossfire Games. Use code CommandPoint25 at checkout to get 5% off your next purchase. Link in the description. What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to Command Point. My name's Ryan, and in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Warhammer community article covering the upcoming Deathwatch kill team in the Tomb World. And what is this box called? Kill Team Tomb World. Yeah, Kill Team Tomb World. So, like I'm sure a lot of you guys are out there, are very excited for this new box. All the models look sweet. I'm just going to stop yapping and talking about how excited I am for it. We're just going to get right into it. So, beneath the red, washed wastes and dusty chasms of Somneft lurks an existential threat to Imperial forces in the Nephilim sector, a dormant Necron world which could spell disaster for the Indomitus Crusade. Yet, humanity's armies are demanded elsewhere, and all the commanders in the region of all the commanders in the region, only the Xenos hunters of Watch Fortress Prescience understand the true danger posed by such a tomb. Something must be done. Within the shifting halls of a forgotten dynastic outpost, the Deathwatch descend on the Necron menace to put an end to their reawakening in Kill Team Tomb World, the first in a new season of expansions. There they got a nice picture of the terrain. Look at that. Obviously, very Into the Dark-esque. Some placeable terrain, it looks like. I'm getting flashbacks to Arena, which I like. And then they've got these portals here in the middle of the room as well. The elite Space Marines of the Deathwatch are among the most versatile and adaptable warriors in the galaxy, each a veteran of dozens of wars and trained in the use of specialist weapons for the sole purpose of ending the Xenos threat. Every member hails from one of the myriad chapters scattered about the galaxy, bringing together their brothers' accumulated skills and wisdoms to create a first-class team that can tackle any conceivable threat. That's what I like to hear. An elite team where you pick and choose, depending on the enemy you are facing, which operatives you are going to be taking. These kill teams are the ultimate weapons for conducting clandestine operations and critical missions behind enemy lines, so much so that the game is named after them. Each one is made up of carefully chosen specialists whose unique skills are best suited for the mission, and in the new Deathwatch kill team, you'll pick 5 from among 11 diverse candidates. So we have the Watch Sergeant and the Bombard. The Frag Cannon is back. Guys, if you remember Kill Team 1 or Kill Team 2018, you know how much the Frag Cannon was feared. We've got the Gunner with a Plasma Exterminator, it looks like, and the Breacher, a Gravis armored specialist. Looks like they have a heavy bolt rifle with an auxiliary grenade launcher on the bottom. And I don't know what this guy could possibly be doing. I don't know. Maybe he's got, if he's a Breacher, I would hope he has some kind of like, I don't know, like a stun grenade type ability. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know. I have no idea what this guy could do. Or maybe he gets like an Auspex like type ability, just like built into his data sheet. We have the Horde Slayer, which has looks like a heavy bolter, whatever the Gravis heavy bolter is, and the underslung, it's the Infernus Combi Bolter. It's an upgraded Infernus Combi Bolter. We have the Head Taker. When I first saw this model, I immediately thought I'm not going to use that head. I'm going to use one of the other Reaver heads and paint him up like the like that one Reaver in the Warhammer Plus short. We have the Marksman, probably the most boring model on this team. We have the Aegis, who looks awesome. I saw somebody was already kit bashing this team over in the Command Point Discord, and their Space Wolf Aegis looked spot on. We have the Demolisher, just a dude with a big thunder hammer. We have the Disruptor, which, I mean, judging by the name, probably has like some negative APL interaction with your opponent's models. Just spitballing here, that would be sweet. Something like Vox Scream, maybe? Something like Vox Scream? Or just like -1 APL is always good too. And then we have the Blade Master, probably going to be, I want to say like a duelist type character, but I mean, we already kind of have that with the Head Taker. Let's go on down here. So whether you need to knock out sharpshooters from a distance, duel deadly leaders in close combat, or soak up enemy fire, there's a tool for the job in the Deathwatch kill team. Even though the team only numbers 5 enemy operatives, you get a full 10 in the box, so you can build almost all of the options and choose who you want to deploy according to mission parameters. And of course, there's a lot of shoulder pads. There is a little asterisk right there. I'm just going to scroll down to the article and see what that is. The Gravis armored body can build 3 different operatives, of which you'll need to choose 2. So guys, if you are going to be playing this team, go ahead, do yourself a favor, and go buy a box of the Gravis, what do you call them? Gravis Marines, excuse me. Heavy Intercessors. Jeez, can't talk today. Out of the 2 options, feel like I feel like this might be a case of it's either you build the Bombard, which of course you're going to build the Bombard. He has the frag cannon, the coolest kill team weapon in the history of the game. He's either going to have the Bombard, or you're probably going to have to like pick and choose between between building a Horde Slayer and building the Bombard. Just looking at kind of how they're posed, it's the same body. You know, they're identical bodies. But like this guy's backpack and this guy's backpack are the same, whereas this guy's is not. So it probably has like a power pack or like cable connections that connect to the back there. So yeah, maybe that's the case. Maybe it's like you'll build the Breacher and then one or the other between the Horde Slayer and the Bombard. Anyways, let's move on. Choose who you want to deploy according to the mission parameters, and of course, there are a lot of shoulder pads. The Tomb World is not, however, undefended, and within its darkened catacombs lurk the silent servants of the deadly Geomancer, a stone-shaping cryptek awoken to correct cascading failures in the tomb's critical systems. Rather than raising slumbering Necrons to do their bidding, these masters of physical manipulation summon unending legions of Canoptic Circle servants to repair structures, clear debris, and eradicate interlopers. This model's so sick. All the Necron models are peak. Tomb Crawlers, Warriors, Reanimator, Accelerator. So already a lot of parallels to the Hyrotech Circle team in terms of like design, potentially play style. I don't know. The Tomb Crawlers are like the standouts for me. So let's see what these guys do. The firepower comes from a pair of Tomb Crawlers, hulking constructs that mount heavy weapons atop their armored carapace, one of which can banish its victims to another dimension entirely. Okay. By contrast, the Marcocyte Warriors are expendable drones that constantly return to the kill zone so long as there are fewer than 3 alive, and each individual unit is worth so little to the Geomancer that they are ignored when scoring the opponent's kill ops. Kill Team Tomb World also sees the game return to the close quarters gameplay pioneered in Kill Team Into the Dark, this time with all-new Necron-themed kill zone, complete with shimmering portals, teleportation pads, and regenerating walls. I have no idea how this is gonna work. I feel like there's not gonna be a true front line on games on these boards. I also want to say, looking at this board and looking at, you know, all the Into the Dark and Gallo Dark boards that a lot of people have and a lot of TOs still have, I would expect you should expect, if you go to a tournament, to still be playing on Into the Dark. I don't think Into the Dark is going to get like sunsetted, but yeah, expect to still be playing on ITD at tournaments. The idea of teleportation pads is really cool. I think that's going to be a big improvement over Into the Dark, because sometimes, especially if you're playing an elite team, you know, you take over a room on the board, and then you're kind of just stuck there to score missions or whatever with like a 1/6 of your team. In this case, it would be a 1/5 of your team. So having portals and stuff where that's going to allow you to potentially jump around the board is super interesting. Much like Kill Team Typhon, the box includes a full unit of NPO miniatures, in this case 10 Necron Warriors and 3 Scarab Swarms, that can be used in the new Joint Ops and Adversary mission packs, both as an enemy for cooperative players or an obstacle for competitive games. Added to the 2 kill teams, that makes a hefty 31 miniatures before you even start with the terrain. Like the previous close quarters terrain in Killzone Galadark, Killzone Tomb World is a fully modular set of walls, doors, and pillars you can use to build hundreds of unique layouts that can be taken apart and rearranged at the drop of the hat. At the drop of a hat is pushing it. I'm not going to hold my breath. It can take a while to set up some ITD boards. You really got to sand down the fittings, so... New elements make the kill zone feel distinctly Necron, such as breached walls reforming as microscopic maintenance drones continue their aeons long vigil, heedless of the battles around them. There's even a host of Necron warriors snoozing in wall alcoves. Yeah, so like the wall sections pop out and stuff. Oh well, I guess that answers what that breacher Deathwatch operative does. Probably just walk up and punch a hole through walls. To top it all off, the Tomb World dossier contains extensive background lore for the 2 kill teams, packaged with full sheet tokens for each kill team, and a set of Tomb World event cards for joint ops missions in case you fancy a little extra challenge while delving into a warren of killer androids. We'll be digging further into the rules and miniatures of Kill Team Tomb World as we get closer to its release date. For now, head back to the big summer preview hub, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Needless to say, I am hype as hell for this box. Shane and I are both so excited. When Kill Team 18 first came out, we really... At one point during Kill Team 18, we both really gravitated towards 2 teams. He gravitated toward Necrons, and he had success with those Necrons, and I really got into the Deathwatch. I loved the Deathwatch in Kill Team 18. They were not the best team. It was fun spamming Infernus heavy bolters and frag cannons. Having like 4 dudes or whatever it was with frag cannons was insane. So there's a little bit of nostalgia here going on for Shane and I, but we're both super excited. I'm so excited that Deathwatch are finally back in Kill Team. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below if you guys are going to be picking up this box. Hopefully it doesn't sell out immediately. Hopefully I hope they overproduce on this box, because I think everyone's going to be wanting to get this box just for the Deathwatch kill team. It's Deathwatch. Everyone wants a Deathwatch kill team. This is a box where I think we'll see, this is a box for kill team players. Like, both of these teams are going to have rules in big 40K, but 40K players, those who primarily play 40K, aren't going to be buying this box for their 40K army. It's not like a case of Vulcus getting sold out because you had Imperial Guard players buying 3 boxes so they could run 3 Tempestus Aquilons who were just like not balanced at all when the data sheet for that unit came out. Same thing happened with the Kasserkin squad. So yeah, this is a kill team box for kill team players. It's gonna sell out, but it's because look at these freaking models, man. Oh my god, the posing. Posing's so good. Yeah, this is gonna sell out, but massive dub for kill team players, I think. This is a kill team box for kill team players. Brand new terrain. Obviously huge changes to gameplay, 2 brand new teams, one that's super modular and one that we just have no idea what's going on. You're going to have a team with like a lot of really impactful list building options from what it sounds like. So yeah, guys, I have no idea what's going on with my lighting setup. today. I'll be honest. I'm just going to cut the video here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope to see you all again in the next one.